The city breathes, a slow, deep inhale of sirens and distant arguments, and then a long exhale of quiet desperation. Tonight, the Marlboro Projects are just another lung in this concrete giant. The elevator light flickers like a dying pulse. I lean against the gritty stairwell walls, my reflection in the dim, scratched metal, a stranger I'm trying to recognize. Disgusted at what I just did, I adjust the strap of my top, a piece of clothing that feels more like a costume. I practice a smile, pulling the corners of my mouth up, but it feels foreign, like a language I've forgotten. The muscle memory is there, but the meaning is gone. It doesn't matter, it's for them, not for me. They see the surface, the carefully constructed image. The brunette, the curves, the big boobs. They don't see the cracks in the foundation. A quick flash is usually all it takes. They glance, they hesitate, and then they follow. They know what the score is by just the way I look. It's always the same story, just a different setting. The hallways and stairwells smell of old cooking oil and disinfectant. The doors click shut behind me, a soft, final sound that seals off the outside world for a few minutes. A hand, sometimes rough, sometimes surprisingly soft, passes folded bills. The crunch of a baggie in my purse, a small, triumphant sound in the heavy silence. Money, torn and damp, sticking to my skin. There's never a story, never a real connection. Just the transaction, just the aftermath. Then it's the back door, the fire escape, slipping away before the quiet gets too loud. A way to get well again. My hair is a mess, the eyeliner I spent so long on is now a smudge beneath my eyes, a dark tear track. My posture, once so practiced, collapses. My face has sores that I constantly pick at. I'm clutching cash, or a little baggie, or a folded up paper with a number scrawled on it that I can use later to get more. Holding it like it's the only thing keeping me from floating away. The days blur into a frantic rhythm. The bright, unforgiving lights of the pharmacy feel like a stage. I know what I want, and I go straight to where it's at. My heart pounds a frantic beat against my ribs, a drum solo of pure panic. My hands shake as I slip a lipstick or whatever I can into my pocket. Then a concealer, things I tell myself I need, things I'll probably never even use, but I know who will buy. It's the act, the small victory, the brief surge of adrenaline that makes me feel alive. Maybe I won't have to please others tonight. I catch my reflection in a cracked mirror in some public bathroom, and it's like looking at a shattered photograph. The pieces are all there, but they don't fit together anymore. The beauty is fracturing. Outside, I light a cigarette, my fingers trembling so hard, I can barely hold the lighter steady. I inhale the burn, and exhale the shame, watching it curl into the cold air and disappear. It's the only thing I can seem to let go of. I have to have what I need. I have to. My boyfriend's apartment isn't a home. It's a cage. A pressure cooker with the heat turned all the way up. He's there, my boyfriend. His love twisted into something sharp and controlling. His paranoia fills the small space, leaving no room for air, no room for me. The arguments are explosive, echoing through the thin walls for the whole building to hear. They hate us for the many packages that have gone missing. The sound of shattering glass has become the soundtrack to my life. I don't bother getting undressed most nights. I sleep in my clothes, ready to run. I know that he won't let me leave with any bags of clothes, and sometimes I do run. I run to temporary escapes, to men who see a broken bird and think they can fix her wings. I crash on their couches, in their spare rooms, or with them, listening to them tell me what they want me to do. I comply. Promises of a better life, of safety, of being saved. Some mean well, most of them just want one thing. The worst is when I nod out. They're just waiting. One of them trusts me too much. He leaves his phone charging on the nightstand, a small glowing beacon of opportunity. While he sleeps, my hand moves on its own. It's quiet, practiced. I pocket it without a sound. So what? That little screen becomes my new lifeline. A portal to the world I need to cache. I use it to set up dates, my fingers flying across the keypad, typing out lies and arrangements. I take selfies because I know they'll like them. The missed calls from the owner start piling up, a long list of digital ghosts. I stole his phone. Each unanswered call is another lie I have to build, another layer in the fragile house of cards I live in. All from a phone I stole from a friend who trusted me. I'm juggling so many stories, so many versions of myself that I'm starting to forget which one is real. The escape feels good, but it's a borrowed freedom, and the debt is piling up. Of course, it couldn't last. He finds the phone. I'm expecting the usual storm, the yelling, the accusations. But there's nothing, just silence. A heavy, suffocating silence that's worse than any shouting. He looks at the phone, then at me. His eyes are cold, empty. Then a single, sharp sound. Crack. He snaps it in half with his bare hands. The two pieces fall to the floor, the screen dark forever. It's not just a phone he broke. It's my escape route, my connection, my last little bit of control. I should leave, I'm tired of the bruises, but he helps me get well. Dawn is breaking over the Marlboro Projects. The sky is a pale, washed-out gray, the color of old ashes. I'm walking alone through the courtyard. The usual early morning sounds are starting up, a garbage truck, a distant train. But all I can hear is the screaming inside my own head. The withdrawal is starting to set in, a cold, creeping sickness that starts in my bones and spreads. My hands are empty this time. There's no cash, no little bag, no cap. There's nothing to clutch. I look at the rows of windows, the endless doors. Behind each one, a different life, a different story. But from out here, they all look the same. Everybody thinks they're different, until they're just another door that closes. This story is a work of fiction, but it reflects a reality for too many. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction or is in an unsafe situation, please know there is help available. You are not alone. You can reach out to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration National Helpline or the National Domestic Violence Hotline. The numbers are in the description below. Taking that first step is the hardest, but it's also the most important. Thanks for watching.